Welcome. If you're preparing for the CA Foundation course, you know that Paper 3, Quantitative Aptitude, and Paper 4, Business Economics are crucial for your success. These papers can seem daunting, but with the right approach, you can secure excellent marks. In this video, we'll break down effective strategies, time management tips, and smart ways to attempt these exams. Whether you're a first-time candidate or looking to improve your score, these insights will help you approach the papers with confidence. Let's dive into the step-by-step guide to maximize your performance and avoid common pitfalls. First step to success is staying updated with the latest syllabus. The CA Foundation syllabus often changes to reflect current scenarios, so it's essential to regularly check for updates. Make it a habit to visit the official website or consult your coaching institute for any new topics or changes. This ensures you don't waste time on outdated material and focus your efforts where it matters most. Being up to date not only boosts your confidence, but also gives you a competitive edge over others who might miss out on crucial updates. Visionary notes are your best friends during last-minute preparations. Preparing concise notes while studying helps you quickly revise key concepts before the exam. These notes should cover formulas, important definitions, and shortcuts for calculations. When the exam day arrives, you won't have time to go through thick textbooks. Instead, your revisionary notes will help you refresh your memory and boost your confidence. Start making these notes early in your preparation and keep updating them as you learn new things. Time management is the most important skill for these papers. With 100 questions to attempt in a limited time, you need a clear plan. Allocate your time wisely, ensuring you don't spend too long on any single question. Practice with mock tests to develop a sense of timing and learn how to pace yourself. Remember, every minute counts, and managing your time well can make the difference between passing and excelling. Both Paper 3 and Paper 4 consist of 100 questions, each carrying 1 mark. However, there's a catch. For every wrong answer, you lose 0.25 marks due to negative marking. This means you need to be strategic about which questions you attempt. Don't rush to answer every question, focus on accuracy as much as speed. Understanding this pattern helps you plan your approach and avoid unnecessary mistakes that could cost you valuable marks. You start the exam, begin with the first question and read it carefully. If you instantly know the answer without any calculation or second thought, attempt it right away and mark it as done. This approach helps you quickly secure marks for questions you're confident about. Don't waste time on questions that require deep thinking at this stage. Move through the paper answering all the questions you find straightforward and mark them so you don't revisit them unnecessarily. For your first pass, return to the beginning of the paper. Now focus on questions that are easy to understand and calculate, even if they require a bit more thought. Use the rough workspace provided to do your calculations, but don't spend too much time correcting minor errors. Attempt each question only once, and if it takes too long, move on. This method ensures you maximize your score without getting bogged down by tricky problems. As you work through the paper, always mark the questions you've attempted as done. This simple habit helps you keep track of your progress and prevents you from wasting time revisiting the same questions. It also makes it easier to count how many questions you've confidently answered, which is crucial for your overall strategy. Staying organized during the exam can make a big difference in your performance. Once you've gone through the easy and straightforward questions, take a moment to count how many you've attempted. If you've answered more than 50 questions confidently, you've already met the minimum requirement to pass. At this point, it's wise to avoid attempting questions you're unsure about, as negative marking could reduce your score. This self-assessment helps you decide your next steps and manage risk effectively. If your confidence score is above 50, it's best not to attempt questions you're unsure about. Negative marking can quickly eat into your score, so avoid unnecessary risks. However, if you find your score is below the passing mark, you may need to take calculated risks. We'll discuss this in detail in the next scenes, but always remember, accuracy is more important than quantity in these exams. With the remaining time, focus on the questions you haven't attempted yet. Give these questions a deep thought, try to recall related concepts, do careful calculations, and see if you can arrive at the correct answer. This is your opportunity to increase your score, but don't rush. If you're still unsure after a reasonable effort, it's better to leave the question than risk a penalty. One of the most important rules is to avoid attempting questions you have doubts about. Negative marking can turn a small mistake into a significant loss. If you're not confident in your answer, it's better to skip the question. This approach protects your score and ensures that your hard-earned marks aren't lost due to guesswork. If your score is below 40, you may need to take some calculated risks. For every correct answer, 4 incorrect answers are neutralized due to negative marking. This means you can afford to take a chance on a few questions to reach the passing mark. However, be strategic, only attempt questions where you have some idea rather than random guesses. This way, you increase your chances of passing without risking too many marks. If you're confident of scoring between 40 and 45 marks, it's best not to take any risks. Attempting questions you're unsure about can negatively affect your result if you get them wrong. In this range, focus on accuracy and avoid the temptation to increase your score with risky answers. Sometimes, playing it safe is the smartest strategy. Regular practice with mock tests is essential for success. Mock tests help you get familiar with the exam pattern, improve your speed, and identify areas where you need more practice. Simulate real exam conditions as much as possible to build your confidence and reduce anxiety on the actual exam day. After each mock test, spend time analyzing your mistakes. Understand where you went wrong and why. Was it a calculation error, a misunderstanding of the concept, or a time management issue? Learning from your mistakes is the fastest way to improve and avoid repeating them in the actual exam. For quantitative aptitude, learning shortcuts and tricks can save you valuable time. Practice common calculation methods, memorize important formulas, and use elimination techniques for multiple-choice questions. These strategies help you solve questions faster and more accurately, giving you an edge over others. Exam pressure can affect your performance, so it's important to stay calm and focused. Take deep breaths, read each question carefully, and don't let anxiety rush your decisions. A clear mind helps you avoid silly mistakes and improves your accuracy. Remember, confidence comes from preparation. In the final days before the exam, focus on revising your notes and practicing weak areas. Don't try to learn new topics at the last minute. Instead, reinforce what you already know and build confidence in your strengths. Quick revision sessions help you recall information faster during the exam. On the day of the exam, make sure you have everything you need: admit card, stationery, and a calm mindset. Arrive at the center early to avoid last-minute stress. Read instructions carefully and stick to your strategy. Trust your preparation and give your best effort. You've put in the hard work and now it's time to shine. Remember, smart preparation, effective time management, and a calm approach are your keys to success in CA Foundation Paper 3 and Paper 4. We wish you the very best in your exams. Stay confident, stay focused, and success will follow. Thank you for watching and good luck.